Top 10 Strongest Militaries in Africa 2024. We must never forget why we have and why we need our military. Our armed forces exist solely to ensure our nation is safe, so that each and every one of us can sleep soundly at night, knowing we have guardians at the gate. The soldier above all others prays for peace, for it is the soldier who must suffer and bear the deepest wounds and scars of war. There are a number of things to take into account when assessing a military strength. Budget, personnel, equipment, and training are a few of these. Furthermore, a nation's military strength is not just based on its military capabilities, but also on its capacity to use its forces wisely in a variety of circumstances, as well as its political and economic stability. Comparing the military strength of countries based on the Power Index score, a military with a Power Index score of 0.000 is considered the strongest. Before we proceed, please like and subscribe as we bring to you the 10 strongest militaries in Africa. Let's dive in. 10. Sudan. Power Index score 1.4119. Sudan has a defense budget of more than $2.2 billion, making it the 10th strongest military in Africa. More than 109,000 active soldiers and 150,000 reserve soldiers serve in the nation. Additionally, Sudan has access to contemporary military hardware like artillery, tanks, and fighter jets. The armed forces of the nation have participated in multiple hostilities, such as the current conflict in Darfur. Sudan has a large manpower but little naval strength. It can support itself with its air force. 9. Tunisia. Power Index score 1.2881. In the past few years, Tunisia's military index has been at a stable 1.2881. Its strongest asset is its defense budget, which puts it in the same category as Afghanistan, Oman, and Jordan. As of 2024, Tunisia had armed forces with more than 150,000 soldiers with a defense budget of $1.2 billion, making it the 9th strongest military in Africa. 8. Democratic Republic of the Congo. Power Index score 1.2491. DR Congo has a defense budget of more than $300 million, with more than 100,000 active soldiers. This number of soldiers might as well increase due to the ongoing integration of various non-state armed groups into the military. Additionally, DR Congo has access to contemporary military hardware like artillery, tanks, and fighter jets. The armed forces of the nation have participated in multiple conflicts, such as the current conflict in the Eastern Congo against the RPF and the M23 rebels. 7. Morocco. Power Index score 1.0081. Morocco has a defense budget of more than $3.4 billion, making it the 7th strongest military in Africa. More than 200,000 soldiers are in the country's active duty, while another 150,000 are in reserve. Additionally, Morocco has access to contemporary military hardware like artillery, tanks, and fighter jets. The military of the nation has fought in multiple wars, including the one in the Western Sahara. 6. Angola. Power Index score 0.8702. Africa's 6th strongest military is that of Angola. Its defense budget exceeds $3.5 billion. There are 500,000 reserve troops and more than 107,000 active military in the nation. Additionally, Angola has access to contemporary military hardware like drones, tanks, and fighter jets. The military of the nation has fought in a number of conflicts, such as the ongoing conflict in the Democratic Republic of the Congo and the Angolan Civil War. 5. Ethiopia. Power Index score 0.7938. Ethiopia has a defense budget of more than $400 million, making it the 5th strongest military in Africa. More than 180,000 active soldiers and an additional 150,000 reserve soldiers serve in the nation. Additionally, Ethiopia has access to modern military weapons like rockets, anti-tanks, and explosives. The nation's military has taken part in a number of conflicts, such as the continuing battle in Somalia and the Ethiopian Civil War. 4. Nigeria. Power Index score 0.5619. Nigeria's military is made up of the Army, Navy, and Air Force. The Nigerian Army has the highest number of troops and is responsible for land operations and maintaining internal security. Nigeria has a defense budget of more than $2.4 billion, making it the fourth strongest military in Africa. There are about 120,000 active soldiers in the nation, and there are another 80,000 reserve soldiers. Nigeria also has access to contemporary military hardware, such as artillery, tanks, and fighter jets. The military of the nation has taken part in a number of conflicts, such as the northeastern Boko Haram insurgency. 3. South Africa. Power Index score 0.4632. South Africa's government invested in its military capabilities, utilizing a mix of indigenous and imported equipment. With a defense budget of more than $4.3 billion, South Africa boasts the third strongest military in Africa. More than 78,000 active soldiers and an additional 17,000 reserve soldiers serve in the nation. Additionally, South Africa has access to contemporary military hardware, including tanks, submarines, and fighter jets. The military of the nation has participated in multiple peacekeeping operations, notably those in Sudan and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. 2. Algeria. Power Index score 0.3589. Algeria continues to have a strong military presence in North Africa. Algeria has a defense budget of more than $10 billion, making it the second strongest military in Africa. More than 130,000 active soldiers and an additional 150,000 reserve soldiers serve in the nation. Additionally, Algeria possesses a sizable stockpile of contemporary military weapons, such as submarines, tanks, and fighter jets. The nation's armed forces have taken part in multiple hostilities, such as the ongoing conflict in Mali and the Algerian Civil War. 1. Egypt. Power Index score 0.2283. Egyptian military covers the Army, Air Force, and Navy. Egypt has more than $4.4 billion allocated to defense, making it the most powerful military in Africa. With approximately 450,000 active soldiers and an additional 800,000 reserve soldiers, the nation possesses a sizable standing army. Additionally, Egypt has access to contemporary military hardware, including tanks, submarines, and fighter jets. The military of the nation has fought in multiple wars, such as the Gulf War and the current crisis in Yemen. It is important to note that a military's power is not solely based on the quantity of soldiers and equipment it possesses. The efficacy of a military force is also greatly influenced by elements like leadership, experience, and training. Furthermore, a lot of African nations deal with issues like political unrest, corruption, and rebel groups, all of which can have an impact on how strong and efficient their armed forces are. Do you think African countries can adequately defend their continent from external invasion? Tell us what you think in the comment section below, and please do not forget to like and subscribe for more educative contents like this one.